Welcome back. We are in St. Tammany Parish in Mandeville, Louisiana, on the north shore of Lake Pontchartrain from New Orleans. Did you know that St. Tammany Parish was part of a short-lived, unrecognized republic called the West Florida Republic? It says St. Tammany Parish was among the Spanish-governed West Florida parishes and not included in the Louisiana Purchase of 1803. So stay tuned and I'll go over the short history of the West Florida Republic and St. Tammany's role in that republic. Before Texas, before California, and long before Hawaii, there was a short-lived republic most people have never heard of, the Republic of West Florida. It lasted just 74 days, but its story is packed with revolution, land disputes, secret diplomacy, and even a flag that might have inspired the modern Lone Star. So, what was the Republic of West Florida, and why does it matter? Let's find out. After the French and Indian War ended in 1763, Britain took control of Florida from Spain. Florida was too big and wild to govern as one colony, so it was split. West Florida stretched from the Mississippi River to the Apalachicola River, including what's now the Florida Panhandle and parts of Alabama, Mississippi, and Louisiana. Fast forward to the American Revolution. Spain enters the war on the side of the colonies. Well, kind of. Their real goal was to reclaim territory. In 1781, Spanish forces led by Bernardo Galvez captured West Florida from the British. When the war ended, Spain kept West Florida while the U.S. gained independence. But the boundaries, they were a mess. The U.S. claimed that the Louisiana Purchase in 1803 included West Florida, but Spain disagreed. Why? Because when Napoleon sold Louisiana to the United States, he wasn't totally clear on what was included. Spain argued that West Florida had never belonged to France at the time of the purchase. It had been theirs, fair and square, since 1783. So while the U.S. claimed the land, Spain held it, and in the meantime, English-speaking settlers, many from the American South, were pouring into the region. These settlers were increasingly frustrated with Spanish rule, which they saw as weak, corrupt, and remote. This frustration would soon explode. By 1810, tensions in Spanish West Florida reached a boiling point. On September 23, 1810, a group of settlers led by Philemon Thomas launched a surprise attack on the Spanish fort at Baton Rouge. The fort fell quickly. 2 days later, the rebels declared independence, forming the Republic of West Florida. They drafted a constitution, they formed a government, and they raised a new flag, a single white star on a blue field, known as the Bonnie Blue Flag. The capital of this new republic was St. Francisville in what is now Louisiana. They even had a governor, a planter named Fulwar Skipwith, a former U.S. diplomat and veteran of the French Revolution. For a moment, it looked like West Florida might survive as an independent country. They had a government, a militia, and even a flag. But the United States was watching and waiting. President James Madison had already decided to act. On October 27, 1810, just over a month after the revolt, he issued a proclamation. The U.S. would annex the Republic of West Florida, claiming it had always been part of the Louisiana Purchase. U.S. troops marched into the territory in December 1810. The Republic's leaders, knowing they couldn't resist, stepped down peacefully. And just like that, the Republic of West Florida was gone. 74 days of independence, absorbed into the growing United States. So what happened to West Florida? Its territory was divided and eventually became part of Louisiana, Mississippi, and Alabama. Its flag, the Bonnie Blue, briefly became a symbol of Southern independence. It would later be flown by Texas revolutionaries and was revived during the Civil War by Confederate supporters. Today, most people have never heard of the Republic of West Florida, but in those 74 days, it captured the spirit of early American expansionism, settler defiance, and the chaotic birth of new nations on the North American frontier. When the Republic was quickly and forcibly annexed by the United States, the present-day Florida parishes were incorporated into the territory of Orleans, which joined the Union as the U.S. state of Louisiana in 1812. The parishes established in this region were East Baton Rouge Parish, East Feliciana, Livingston, St. Helena, St. Tammany, Tangipahoa, Washington, and West Feliciana Parish. In 1990, Louisiana's legislature formally designated this part of the state as the Republic of West Florida Historic Region, or the Florida Parishes. Since 1993, Interstate 12, which runs east and west through the North Shore region, has been officially designated as the Republic of West Florida Parkway.